Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a tutorial on this look right here. I am waiting on some goodies to get here in the mail and it just seems like it's taking its dear sweet time. So in the meantime, I thought I would film this for you guys. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, just keep watching. So I am for real super duper irritated right now because I should be using the Sweet Peach palette to do a tutorial, but it's taking forever and a day to get here. And my luck, I'll be like midway into this tutorial and it'll be a knock at my door. But if that happens, the next video will be that one. So I thought to myself, I have not used this palette in another tutorial for you guys, the Natasha Denona. So I figured, let's do that today. And I've already primed my eyes and I used MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm gonna open this guy up. It is kind of gross because I love this thing. And I put the names all over my mirror because I don't use the mirror, but I need to know the names. So I did that. The very first shade I'm going to grab is Cream on a MAC 242, and I'm going to pop this right underneath the arch of the brow. Look at that. I mean, that's a highlight. And just drag it down a little bit. I'm not bringing this all the way over. I've said it a million times, but that can make it look very masculine. You really are just trying to bring the arch of the brow even higher up and make it look lifted. By bringing it all the way over, it's not happening. You're lifting the entire brow. We just want to do it at the arch and kind of blend out the edges. On a MAC 217, I'm going to grab Flamingo, and I'm just going to run this as my transition shade. So I go in the crease first and then start to bring it back and forth upward, and then circular motions to blend it out. You can't see this color tremendously, so it's not like you're going to make a mess with it. So just kind of slap that thing on there, and we're going to use it as a transition. The next shade I'm going to grab, same brush, hit it on my vanity, is Shell. So I kind of went in this little row right here. And I'm going to place this a little bit more concentrated into the crease and build it slowly because these can be super duper pigmented. So I'm going back and forth from this outer corner all the way to the inner. And then I'm going to start pushing it upward a little bit. I'm going to create a little bit of a V here. Don't know if I'm going to do a winged liner or not, so I always do this. And then if I want to clean it up, I'll just do it later with a little bit of concealer. Now I'm going to go back in with my 242 and I'm going to grab Indian Gold. And then I'm going to start by pressing and then dragging this all in the inner corner and about 3/4 of the way over. If you use Fix Plus with this shade, oh my god, it would be so metallic and beautiful. It's beautiful all on its own, but it would be like super pigmented. Now I'm going to grab my MAC 221 and Sandstorm down below and going right into the crease. I kind of want to add a little bit of an orangey hue to this eye. So I'm going to build it up, just going back and forth first and kind of creating a little bit of a harsh line before I blend it out. I'm going to go in tiny little circles and soften it. I love how this orange shade mixes with the pink shade. I just think it's really pretty. Same brush, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Arizona and right on the outer V here and right up into the crease. And I'm kind of deepening this up a little bit. I'm doing it very softly though, like I'm not adding a lot of pressure on my brush. Kind of tapping it on the outer corner and then bringing it into the crease. And then I'm going to take that original 217, no extra product, and go right around the edges of it so that it softens it up. Again, same brush, and I'm going to grab this like green, beautiful mermaid shade. Don't know how to say the name, so I'm not going to try. I will just write it down below. And I'm going to build this into the outer crease a little bit. Not the outer crease, the outer V of the eye. Kind of taking the brush, tapping and wiggling in this one little spot, almost like I'm vibrating it. I got a little bit of fallout, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that so it doesn't stay on my face. Fluffy brush and just gone. Once I have the amount of pigmentation I want right here, I'm going to take a clean tissue and get off the extra, or use your pans like me, and then I'm going to blend it out. This is one of those shades that would be better used with a synthetic brush, a stiffer one, but you know, YOLO. You wouldn't get as much fallout, but I'm just going to clean that back up, so I'm not worried about it. I think that green looks so good with these colors. I'm going to start on my bottom lash line. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do my bottom lash line. Going back in with Shell and just buffing this from inner all the way to outer. Now I'm going in with Sandstorm. And by the way, I'm using my NARS pencil brush. Nothing new. Just kind of layering it up, just like we did at the top of the eye. This is so a fall eye. Yeah, I don't care. I love these kind of colors. And now back in with that green shade. I'm going to make sure I tap off a bit of that. And right on the outer corner with it. I'm going to skip liner today just because I really like the way this looks without it. And I'm going to go put some mascara on and put some false lashes on. I'll be right back. So the lashes I put on are the Salon Perfectly Glamorous Multi-Pack. They kind of look like mini, not really mini, but like versions of the MAC 35s. On the eyes, I don't feel they look as much, but like this, they look like little dupes for the MAC 35 lash. So I have those on, and now I'm going to put some Chromographic pencil in my waterline so it really opens up my eye. And this is from MAC. The color is NC15 and W20. And then I finish off the lashes with a little mascara on the lower lash line. And per usual, I'm using MAC's Extended Play in Gigablack. And for anybody who doesn't know, Gigablack is just the blacker version of the Extended Play. Today I'm going to contour under my blush instead of over because I want it to be a little bit softer. And I'm going to use MAC Sculpt. And I'm switching brushes on, you guys. This is the, excuse me, talk. Hourglass number 2 brush. So I'm just going to contour in all the places that I normally do. And just, this brush is so soft. I was using it for powder before, and then it's just been sitting there. I was like, why haven't I been using this at all? So I was like, let me try it for contour, and I've been liking it a lot. It's so soft, and it blends things out really, really effortlessly. And in case anybody wanted to know, I already had bronzer on, and it was MAC Give Me Sun. For blush, I am going to use the Estee Edit the Barest blush in First Lover. I'm using my Tom Ford cheek brush. I'm just going to pop this like on the apples of the cheeks. Now I'm going to blend it out a little bit before I go over it with my La Mer powder. So as I said, I'm going to go over that, and I'm going to use, this is basically a MAC 182, and I'm going to grab some of my La Mer powder. And I'm going to buff right over this. And it really softens everything up, and it gives you just a beautiful finish. To highlight, I'm going to use Hourglass Brilliant Strobe Light on a Hourglass number 2. And I do this like over the powder that I do to buff everything out because I don't want to lose too much of my highlight. Now I'm going to spray my Beauty Blender with some Fix Plus, squeeze it into there so it's not super wet, and then tap this over where I highlighted, and it will melt it into the skin, and it'll look so much better. And then I'm going to finish off the face using Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray because I'm about to hop on that motorcycle and this needs to stay. Now I'm going to put on the lip I had on in my last video because I've been kind of obsessed with it. It is this Stila liquid lipstick in Caramello. And I do have my primer on, you guys already know. So this is Caramello all by itself, and while I love this, I really like putting this gloss on top. This was limited edition, but really any kind of nude gloss is going to work. This one is a mineralized glass by MAC in Lapdog. It came out with the Hot Dogs collection. And I'm just going to hot this right in the center of my lips. Now that's it for the tutorial, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hopefully my Too Faced palette gets here soon, so that can be the next video. And anywho, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. So, funny story, I'm putting on extra glue on the back of my lashes because I'm about to get on a motorcycle. And lashes and wind don't mix. So yeah, I'm doing that. Finished up the video for you guys, and knock, knock, knock. You better believe my palette is at the door right now.